Hello guys! I've worked quite a lot on the landing page in the meantime and I made good progress. I got everything what I wanted based on the design. I got a top section with a title, a description and an image. I've got 3 pills that are showcasing 3 different recipes. I got details for my recipes and also the list of ingredients required to prepare it. I also made the pills extend on hover, and if the user clicks on it, it switches to another recipe. I made the page responsive so it will behave correctly on every breakpoint. The ingredients will scroll on a mobile screen. I'm very satisfied how the landing page turned out. But that's just the beginning. In this episode I'm diving deeper into the development process. I will make progress with the dashboard, create a sidebar navigation with menu items, these will show some page skeletons. I want to create a C script that will load the ingredient data into the database, and finally display those ingredients. I want to start with the C script as I always enjoy fiddling with databases. This is the current state of the application. Let's go! The C script itself is very simple. It connects to the database, every detail is read from the config. It inserts the ingredients into the ingredient table. Before I go and collect a bunch of ingredients, let's test the script with one. For that I've had to create a type for inserting the ingredients, and I've created a separate file for the ingredient data, so it's easier to maintain it in the long run. To be honest, it always bothered me when I opened and closed the sidebar that the text is jumping. I got this idea from Jacob's video and I've been using the sidebar on the right side for a week now. It still feels a little bit unusual, but it's actually much better as this side of the IDE is mostly empty space. Anyway, let's run the script. I've got back the inserted record. Checking in Turso, I can also see that the insert was successful indeed. That means I can go and collect a bunch of ingredients. After a very long typing session, I've got all the ingredients for now. I'm 100% sure that later I will have to extend this list. Done is better than perfect. This is sufficient data. In total I have 69 recipes. Nice! Time to make them permanent. It's so satisfying to see all the ingredients in the database. Let's commit the changes, push them, and mark this task as completed. Next task is the sidebar navigation. I went with the peach background color again, like on the landing page, as this is my primary color. I've also added a little helm icon. Each menu item has a hover state, so it visually stands out. Clicking on a menu item navigates to the respective page and the URL updates. The logout button logs me out. The routing with Elysia is quite simple. I'm just grouping together all the routers. Upon submitting a GET request to the ingredients endpoint, first I'm checking for a session. If there is none, the user is redirected to the landing page, else an HTML document is returned that contains the ingredient page. The same pattern applies for the other pages. Have you guys used Elysia or HTMX before? What are your experiences with them? The dashboard is just a nav element with an image and a list with menu items. The children of the dashboard component will be the content along the sidebar. Each dashboard item has a text, a logo. For that I'm using blue side icons, and an href where the item will navigate. Let's commit the sidebar and navigation changes, and mark these tasks as completed. The next task is to display the ingredients. With Drizzle it's super simple. It's just one line of code to query all the ingredients from the database. As there are only 69 ingredients for now, it's not an issue. Later I will have to add some kind of pagination. Displaying the ingredients is very straightforward for now. I'm passing the ingredient list as a prop. And I'm mapping through the list and returning a list item with the name of the ingredient. I can display all of them in form of a list. I will tweak the CSS later, but I would say that's good for now. Commit and push these changes and mark this task as completed. I've made good progress for today. It's time to take muesli and almond for a walk as usual. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.